My name is Lisa, and I am a full-time housewife living with my husband, Louis. When I was a student, my parents passed away in an accident. So, marrying Louis felt more like gaining a new family, and I was very happy about it. Louis is compassionate and kind, so I was looking forward to our life together after the wedding. However, after we got married, Louis gradually began to show his true colors.
Lisa, can you make me some coffee? And bring me a magazine I might like.
A magazine you might like.
You should know what I like, being my wife and all.
Oh, all right, I get it. In this way, Louis always had a condescending attitude towards me. The kind Louis I first knew was no longer there. However, what I discovered about Louis was not just this.
Talking with Mom is really fun.
Oh, I feel the same way. We used to chat like this a lot when Louis was a child.
Excuse me for interrupting, but I need to go to the supermarket.
What is it, Lisa? Don't interrupt my time with Mom.
That's right. You're such an inconsiderate daughter-in-law. This is precious time for us as mother and son.
I'm sorry. I'll just go then. In fact, Louis was an extreme mama's boy. During our relationship, he often talked about his mom, so I thought he just valued his parents. However, it turned out that he loved his mom more than anyone else in the world. It seemed like I was not even in his line of sight. Then, one day...
Hey Lisa, Nana's wedding is coming up soon, so take this money and go buy yourself some clothes. Here, take this. I'm giving you this money, so pick out something stylish.
Oh, thank you. Really? Wow, I'm so happy that Louis is doing this for me.
It wasn't my idea, Mom told me to do it. She said you always dress terribly. She doesn't want you to embarrass Nana at the wedding, so she said you should wear something decent.
Oh, I see. It was rare for Louis to talk to me about anything other than chores. I was happy for a moment, but it didn't last long before I realized it was a misunderstanding. I bought clothes with the money I received from Louis and returned home. There, I found. I'm home. Oh. Nana and Osamu, welcome.
Lisa, did you manage to buy some cute clothes?
We wouldn't want you to show up in those awful rag-like outfits you usually wear, would we?
Rags? I bought proper clothes, all right? But, how do Nana and Osamu know about my shopping?
Well, because it was me who asked Mom to tell you.
Yeah, Lisa, your clothes are always so shabby and plain. We were concerned.
These people are Louis's sister, Nana, and her husband, Osamu. Despite the rude comments from the two of them, I had become accustomed to such remarks thanks to my time with Louis and could brush them off. However, realizing that Louis's entire family was like this left me somewhat troubled. Eventually, the day of Nana's wedding arrived. I tried to check in, but my name was nowhere on the guest list.
Oh, Lisa, you made it. You might have noticed, but your name isn't on the guest list, right?
What? Why isn't it there?
Well, I have 8 new family members, you see? Simply put, you're not included, Lisa.
But I'm Louis's wife. How can I not be considered family?
You were never really part of the family. So, there's no spot for you on the family guest list. But I felt bad for you, so I've arranged a special seat just for you.
A special seat just for me?
Yep. Your own table, all by yourself.
What? Just me at my own table? That's so conspicuous.
We can have you sitting with us and interrupting our family conversations, can we? So, I thought it would be quicker to give you your own separate seat.
Am I really going to be the only one at my table?
You're such a difficult woman. No wonder my brother is so attached to Mom.
Oh, well, Louis's attachment to his mom isn't really my fault.
Whatever, just be grateful you even have a seat.
But that kind of seat will draw too much attention from the other guests.
You're being overly self-conscious. No one is paying attention to you.
I didn't mean it like that.
Now, just let the staff guide you and sit quietly.
I was guided by the hotel staff to a table separate from the family and sat quietly. I wondered what I was doing sitting there alone. As I pondered this.
You must be Lisa, right? I'm Akiko, Osamu's mother.
Oh, Osamu's? Congratulations on the wedding.
Please read this letter.
What? Oh, okay. Akiko, Osamu's mother, handed me a letter with a reserved demeanor and then returned to her seat. After reading the letter, I made a decision and walked over to Louis and the others, who were chatting happily. Excuse me for interrupting, but since I'm not considered family, I'll be leaving now.
What? Leaving in the middle of Nana's wedding? What are you thinking?
Lisa, you're really inconsiderate. This makes me worry about the future.
With all due respect, you've treated me as an outsider and isolated me with a special seat. Don't you think that's terrible? How can you do something like that?
My. The nerve of this daughter-in-law acting so high and mighty. I should be the one asking how you can act like this.
Yeah, Lisa, stop talking to Mom like that.
All right, everyone. Now we have a greeting from Noah, the bride's brother. Please, Noah, take the stage.
Hello, everyone. I'm Noah, Nana's brother. These two have been ridiculously close since they were kids. Seeing them get married is quite romantic, but
Did we schedule a speech from Noah?
Maybe he's just excited about Nana getting married.
honestly, I've always hated this family, including the bride and groom. Especially that nasty-faced old hag over there. She thinks she's the most important person in the world, like she makes the laws.
How dare you call me a hag, Noah? What are you saying to your mother?
Yeah, brother. Mom has always been kind.
Anyway, I'll continue despite the noise from that table. The truth is, the bride Nana treats her sister-in-law Lisa, and the groom Osamu treats his mother Akiko like housemaids. They are terrible people.
The person who started the speech as a member of the bride's family was Noah, Louis, and Nana's brother. Hearing Noah's words, the mother-in-law and Louis.
Noah, stop it.
That's a terrible joke. It'll only ruin the mood.
It's not a joke, is it? Everything he said is true. Hello, everyone. I am Lisa, the bride's brother's wife. I apologize for speaking up like this.
What do you think you're doing? An outsider like you should stay out of this.
You have quite a manly way of speaking, Nana.
Some of you might have understood a bit from Nana's tone just now, but up until now, I've been spoken down to by my husband Louis, my mother-in-law, and Nana.
Hey, what are you suddenly talking about?
Today, my name wasn't even on the guest list. I was told to sit alone at a separate table because I'm not family. They said I shouldn't interfere with the family's conversations.
What? If you're the wife of the bride's brother, that makes you her sister-in-law, right?
Seriously, that's unbelievable. Nana, that's just too mean.
Hey, Kuruka, Yuko, you are my friends. Why are you siding with this random woman over me?
Lisa is lying. Honestly, she has such a twisted personality.
Do you still want to claim that I'm lying?
What is this? What is this supposed to be?
You must be joking. Why is something like this here? What's going on?
Everyone, please look at the screen next to the main table. The video being shown is evidence of everything Lisa and I just talked about.
I played the evidence video of the harassment using the prepared projector. Louis, my mother-in-law, Nana, and Osamu all looked flustered and panicked.
What is this? Treating someone like an outsider. How can you say such things to your own family?
This is beyond awful. Calling someone an outsider is just too much.
Look, they even talked about a special seat. I can't believe people like this actually exist.
Stop this at once. Playing this video. What exactly are you trying to achieve?
I recorded this. As Osamu's mother, I've devoted myself to this family. But since I was around Lisa's age, I've been treated the same way.
Mom, what are you saying all of a sudden?
This video is the truth. Staying with the family, surrounded by lies, won't improve anything. It'll only make things harder for me.
Lisa, do you understand what you're doing?
Of course I do. Louis, do you understand the current situation?
Osamu, Nana, and the others. They look down on everyone here today and laugh behind their backs.
Osamu, do something about your mother.
You do something about Lisa first.
We also have evidence of what I just mentioned.
What the hell?
What? I've paid for your meals multiple times because you said you had no money, and you call me stingy?
Hey Yuko, they say we're just Narna's hangers-on.
No, this is actually a prank show.
That's right, Kuruka, Yuko, weren't you surprised?
What are you talking about? That excuse is weak. Who do you think you are, both of you?
So, given the situation, we will return the gifts you have all kindly given us. We apologize for the unpleasant experience. Feel free to leave if you wish.
Noah quickly proceeded with refunding the gift money and organizing the end of the reception and the guests' departure. Nana and Osamu, who were filled with complaints about the situation.
Hey, brother, Lisa, what grudge do you have to do this to us?
Nana, you asking what grudge in this situation? You really don't get it.
Why are you doing this? This is a once-in-a-lifetime event for us.
Playing this video where no one would see it would be pointless.
Lisa is right. This is the natural outcome. It's your own fault.
What is that supposed to mean? We were just joking around.
Exactly. It was just a part of our communication.
Wow, seriously. Calling that communication is unbelievable.
I always thought Nana was a bit much sometimes, but her parents are the same.
No, it's not like that. It was just a joke.
Calling that a joke, it's far from funny.
You think calling it a joke will make it all okay? You're dead wrong.
Noah, you've always been weak to pretty faces. That's why you're siding with Lisa. Lisa is Lewis's wife, you know.
Yeah, I understand it perfectly.
Being Lewis's wife, the one person I could rely on is always clinging to mommy, and completely useless.
Wait, you still call her mommy?
I can call her whatever I want, can't I?
You can, but calling her mommy, it's, to put it mildly, gross.
What's wrong with valuing my mom?
Wow, he really said mommy.
Amazing. I've never seen a real mama's boy before. Let me take a pic.
Hey, don't take pictures. What's wrong with valuing my mom?
In Lewis's case, it's not just valuing her. It's way over the top. Lewis had no awareness of being a mama's boy. Nana, thinking she was the most important, didn't notice Lewis's attachment to their mother. The mother-in-law enjoyed the attention from her son, so she didn't mind. And Osamu, not living with them, didn't care much either. However, to anyone else, the whole situation was clearly strange, so
The guest reactions just now were pretty typical, you know?
Stay out of this, brother. Anyway, it's all Lisa's fault for not being attractive.
attractive? Like what exactly?
More attractive than mom, obviously. So everything is Lisa's fault.
Wow, there's no saving this.
There's no parent who wouldn't be happy to be valued by their child. But if you indulge them too much, this is what happens.
Oh, it seems your son doesn't value you much, does he?
He's a grown man now, and I don't need a son who only looks good on the outside.
I don't need a self-centered Lewis either. I've decided to divorce you, so get ready. Oh, and don't forget the alimony.
Divorce? How will you manage being a stay-at-home wife without me?
I'll find a job and work. What's the problem?
Lisa, surviving in society isn't something you can do with half-hearted intentions.
I understand, but we're cutting ties, so no need to worry about me.
I'm cutting ties with Osamu too. He won't be contacting me again.
Hearing the words divorce and cutting ties, Lewis and the others.
Wait, Lisa! Divorce? You must be joking, right?
I'm serious. Why don't you go live with your beloved mom?
Mom, you were joking about cutting ties, right?
No, I'm not. I've had enough of being treated that way and being part of this family.
Lisa, I do love my mom, but I don't want to divorce you.
I realize I've been too dependent on my mom. Please forgive me for everything.
What kind of pathetic things are you saying? Where did all that bravado go?
Brother, tell Lisa not to divorce me.
No way. I support Lisa living her life freely.
Lewis, you have me, isn't that enough?
No, it's not. My life includes Lisa.
Mom, I'll apologize as many times as it takes. Please forgive me for everything.
I'm still a woman, you know? Let this be a lesson that it's scary to anger a woman.
Well, we've said what we needed to say. Shall we go now?
Yes. Lisa and Noah, thanks to you, I feel relieved.
No problem. I had a lot I wanted to say too, so it worked out perfectly.
Please, don't say you feel really...
Lisa, don't leave me. Please, let's stay married.
No. Stop being selfish for once. We said our goodbyes and left the venue. After that, I divorced Lewis and received alimony. Nana was shunned and cut off by her friends and the ladies from the Women's Association. Osamu was cut off not only by his mother but also by all his relatives, leaving him with no one to rely on. Nana, having lost her friends, took out her frustrations on Osamu, and even though they were newlyweds, they fought every day. In the end, they also got divorced. Lewis lived with his mother, but their relationship grew cold, and they merely coexisted without much interaction or purpose in their lives. Thus, the four people who were supposed to have a happy life ended up separated and leading lonely lives. As for me,
Lisa, you've been through a lot. I hope you find someone good next time.
thank you, but after all this, I think I'll take a break from relationships for a while.
I bet you'll find someone great in no time, Lisa.
Right now, my job is my love. Oh, I found a delicious restaurant. Would you like to go sometime?
Sure, I'd love to. When should we go?
Since then, I became good friends with Noah, my former brother-in-law. Since we hadn't had many opportunities to meet before, it didn't feel like we were family. Noah felt the same, and we got along great, always laughing when we met. My new job was going well, and I spent my weekends doing things I enjoyed. It became a routine to have fun meals and chats with Noah from time to time. Will I ever meet my soulmate? Who knows, but for now, I'll cherish my time alone. My new life has just begun, and I'm determined to make every day enjoyable by trying my best in everything I do. My name is Lisa, and I work part-time at a local company while managing our household. I live with my husband Albern, our daughter Madison, and my in-laws, making us a family of 5. Today,
Mom, what are you needing?
I'm making dough for the pizza we'll have for lunch.
Oh, Lisa's homemade pizza? That's something to look forward to.
It's bound to be delicious. In fact, it already was. Thanks for the meal.
Dad, what are you talking about?
Hey, since we're at it, why don't we each make our own original pizza and share?
I want to do it. Madison wants to make pizza.
No way, Lisa's pizza is definitely the safest bet.
Then Albern, you're disqualified by default.
As a penalty, you can buy ice cream for everyone.
What? When did this turn into a competition with penalties?
Don't be so surprised. I'll have vanilla.
Then I want strawberry.
Wait a minute. In that case, I'm making a pizza too. I won't lose.
Oh my, getting all competitive. I'll have chocolate.
You know what I like, Albern. I'll have red bean.
Damn it, you're all talking like I'm going to lose.
We are a lively and close-knit family. One day,
Ugh. What if I end up ruining Dad's company as the president?
Albern. I know there's a lot of pressure in a position with so much responsibility, but you'll be fine. You've been working hard for this day all along.
That's right. I wouldn't have given you the position if I thought there would be a problem.
I appreciate you saying that, but
Besides, isn't it better than being overly confident? You'll be able to check and make sure everything you do is all right.
Exactly. If you're not confident, then put in the extra effort. That way, when you look back, your past self will encourage you.
yeah. Thanks, both of you, but I'm still nervous.
Albern had been appointed as president, a role that had been decided for some time, but he seemed very anxious. Seeing this, I quietly resolved to support him firmly. However, despite my resolve, after becoming president, Albern.
I'm home.
Welcome back, Albern. Thanks for your hard work so late.
Albern, you've been coming home quite late recently.
Yeah, ever since you became president.
Yes. Albern, are you getting enough rest? If it's too hard, don't hesitate to say so, okay?
I have to go out again. See you later.
Since becoming president, Albern has changed. Not only does he not respond when I talk to him, but also,
Oh, a new gotcha game is out. Let's do 100 pulls right away.
Albern, don't you think you've been spending money a bit recklessly lately? I understand you're stressed, but maybe you should hold back a little.
Shut up. It's my money that I earned, and I'll spend it however I want. Let me have some fun for once.
Albern. Albern's spending habits have become quite reckless. While I knew this couldn't go on, I felt powerless and frustrated. Then one day,
I'm home. I brought someone I want you all to meet.
Hey there, I'm Valeska, and I'm in love with Albern.
what? In love.
Yeah, well, if you write it in kanji, it means affair.
Oh, I see. Wait, what? An affair.
What? You've been having an affair?
No, it can't be an affair. There must be some mistake.
Nope, it's no mistake. Valeska and I are in love.
So, the reason you've been coming home late is?
Madison, you're sharp. That's exactly right. Every time I came home late, it was because I was with Valeska.
You're saying it so openly. And what's with in love?
I hate words like affair or cheating. It's just about meeting someone at the wrong time or the right time. Why does it have to be labeled as something bad?
So we came up with a name that fits us better.
Came up with. An affair is wrong.
No, it's not an affair, it's in love.
Valeska supported me when I was almost crushed by the pressure. She's like an angel and a goddess to me. Of course, I'd fall in love with her.
I just got chills down my spine.
So, I'm going to live with Valeska. Our cohabitation ends here. I'm divorcing you, Lisa. You can have custody, but get out.
You can't just decide that on your own.
What are you saying?
How can you just flaunt your affair and tell us to leave? What kind of person are you?
It's horrible, Dad, with Mom and me here too.
Shut up! Don't go against the breadwinner. If you don't like it, then all of you get out.
Albern brazenly brought his affair partner home and revealed everything himself. Seeing his attitude and words, I realized there was nothing more to do. Whether I comply or resist, I have to leave, right? Fine, I'll divorce you and leave.
Yay, we can't put up with this.
I thought you'd become more respectable after becoming president. You've really disappointed us.
Madison will stay with Mom from now on.
Wait, really? You're seriously leaving right away? Honestly, I thought it would be more complicated.
I don't think you'll reconsider or regret anything in your current state.
Wow, the biggest hurdle is over in seconds. This is too easy.
This house is now our nest, Lisa.
Good for you. Now, please sign this divorce agreement.
A divorce agreement? Why do you have that?
And you'll pay alimony and child support, so sign this commitment too.
A commitment? You've prepared too much.
Oh, do you have a problem with that?
It's not just a problem. It's like you knew everything all along.
Do you think it's normal not to suspect an affair? As soon as you got status and money, you became cold to the family and started coming home late. It's normal to think you're having a midlife crisis and being delusional.
What? Hey, what do you mean by delusional? Valeska and I are serious.
Hey, if it's going smoothly, does it matter?
Yeah, Valeska's right. Let's just sign everything quickly.
Thus, I divorced Albern, quickly packed my things, and left the house. Thanks to the kindness of my in-laws, I was able to stay with them for a while. A week later.
Hey! You changed the lock on the front door. Open up right now.
Please be quiet. You're disturbing the neighbors.
If you're in there, open the door. And where's Dad?
How dare you show your face here after what you did?
I thought we cut ties with you as our son on that day.
I don't care about that. Hey, the company's performance has plummeted since then. You knew this would happen, didn't you? Why didn't you tell me?
Huh? Why don't you ask your own heart?
If I knew, I wouldn't be here asking. Besides, you do know, don't you? Just tell me already.
You really are something else. You've been associating with people from the underworld, haven't you? And you've been neglecting the company to party with them every day.
Wah. How do you know that?
So the rumors were true. You may think it's a secret, but it's already widely known inside and outside the company.
What? Widely known? How are these rumors spreading?
Obviously, no company wants to be associated with the underworld. As your bad reputation spread, everyone began to pull away from the company. In other words, you ruined a company.
No way. It's true that Valeska's acquaintances were from that side, but I haven't done any work for them myself.
It's obvious that just being associated with them would make people avoid you. And you were out having fun without knowing the company's situation.
Heck, so much for trembling after becoming president.
Shut up. That has nothing to do with this. What's unreasonable is that you knew about the rumors and didn't tell me. I'm going to sue you for this, Dad.
Albern, in a fit of rage, threatened to sue his father-in-law. Just then.
Hey, with the company's performance plummeting, do you even have the money to sue?
Brother, why are you here? Aren't you usually too busy with your lawyer work to be home?
With more people living here now, I'm making an effort to be home as much as possible. So, do you have the money to sue?
No, Valeska took all the remaining money and disappeared.
Oh dear, you were too busy with your love affair to notice.
Shut up! Don't bring that up!
When you become infatuated with someone who comes to you after you've gained status and wealth, you get blindsided. Even without seeing the results, it was obvious she was after your money.
Valeska isn't that kind of woman. She truly loved me from the bottom of her heart.
If that were true, she wouldn't have run off with your money.
That's probably because she got anxious about the future.
That's exactly when a couple should support each other. In the end, she was just someone who targeted married men.
Shut up. I already know that deep down, so don't point it out. Anyway, I have no money, the company's in trouble, and I'm in a pinch. Help me!
Don't be ridiculous. This is all your own doing. Clean up your own mess.
Noah's right. It's outrageous for you to expect help only when it's convenient for you.
Think back to your words and actions from a week ago.
You stopped being someone people could trust, and that's the problem. It won't make up for what you've done, but you deserve to struggle. When we firmly refused to help Albern with his selfish request, he seemed to make a resolution.
Ugh. I didn't want to resort to this, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Lisa, I'll take you back if you help me out.
No way. Do you even understand what you did to me? No one would agree to get back together with you with that kind of attitude.
Ugh. Please, take me back. I'm begging you.
Is that all? Don't you have more to say to me?
I deeply apologize for hurting you for my selfish reasons. And despite my selfishness, I seek your help and want to reconcile. Please, I'm begging you, take me back.
Honestly, if you had just asked like that from the start.
So, will you take me back?
No. Absolutely not. I just made you redo it because your first attempt was inappropriate. Next time you try with someone else, start off like you just did.
Are you kidding me? You made me beg like that just to reject me. I'm the president. The head of the company is begging, and you give me nothing. I was right to divorce such a nasty woman.
Nothing you say resonates when you're on the brink of being jobless. And the way you just flipped your attitude. You only think about yourself. There's no way I'd ever get back together with someone like you.
I said stop kidding around. I'm not unemployed yet. Apologize to me. Say, I'm sorry for being nasty while licking the ground.
Even though Albern seemed to apologize properly, it's clear he still prioritizes himself above all. Realizing that nothing I say will get through to him, I was thinking of sending him on his way when suddenly...
Hey, stop bullying Mom.
Huh. I'm not bullying her, I'm just stating the facts.
No, the fact is you got carried away and ruined everything.
Ugh. Stop hitting me where it hurts.
If you know it hurts, why do you pretend not to see it? That's why both you and the company failed.
What? You don't have to go that far. That's mean.
No, you're the one being mean.
Children can see the truth, so take her words to heart.
Not that it matters. You'll probably forget it in 3 days.
Why do you all keep piling on? I said you don't have to go that far.
You did enough to deserve it, so take responsibility.
I took responsibility by apologizing, didn't I? I already apologized, so why is everyone still so cold?
Because you didn't apologize from your heart. There's no place for you here anymore. Please leave.
Leave? Wait, is this really the end? Is no one really going to help me? Dad's company might go under.
The person who caused it to fail has no right to ask for help. We don't care about what happens next. Take responsibility as the president.
There's no way we're going to help someone who abandoned both family and company.
No way. Is my apology not enough? Then I'll apologize more. I'll bow my head as much as needed. So please, someone help me out of this mess.
No one will help you with such self-serving apologies. Just leave already.
Because you couldn't take care of the people close to you. Both your family and your company failed. So, goodbye.
No way. What am I supposed to do now?
Thus, Albern left, glancing back at us multiple times as he trudged away. He tried to revive the company by holding several board meetings. However, due to his previous behavior, he was highly disliked by the employees, and he was unanimously kicked out of the company. Having lost his wealth and family, and now without a job or money, Albern had no choice but to borrow money to survive. However, no reputable source was willing to lend to someone in his situation, so he ended up borrowing money from some shady friends. Unable to keep up with the exorbitant interest, Albern was taken away by these bad friends and forced to work in an unknown place under harsh conditions. As for our family...
Alright, here's my special fried rice. Dijin.
Wow, it looks delicious.
Madison, it's okay to be honest and say it looks a bit burnt.
Heck, making even a small child be considerate.
No, but it's actually pretty good this way.
Yes, it's about 70% delicious by smell alone.
And what about the remaining 30%?
It's because he keeps talking about the Maillard reaction that this happens.
I just wanted to add a bit of a roasted flavor at the end. Come on, just try it. It's really good.
It's true. This fried rice is really tasty.
Madison, it's okay to be honest and say it looks a bit burnt.
Heck, making even a small child be considerate.
Don't repeat that. Just eat it already.
Oh, this is actually delicious. Amazing, the burnt part really adds an accent.
See, it's fried rice that can be enjoyed by both kids and adults.
Well, it does taste good, but the appearances.
Noah, cooking is also about visual enjoyment, you know?
Fuck. For guys, this is good enough.
Since then, the 5 of us have been enjoying our time together. After staying with my in-laws for a while, I considered looking for a new place to live, but Noah and my in-laws kindly insisted we stay, so we remained there. I plan to move out eventually, perhaps when Madison is a bit older, but the comfort of my in-laws' home might make it hard to leave. I deeply appreciate the kindness of Noah and my in-laws, and we continue to spend our days in peace and warmth. My name is Lisa. I live with my parents in my childhood home and work as a professional in society. Normally, I work as a nurse, and I find interacting with different patients every day enjoyable. While my job can be quite challenging, it is very fulfilling, and I even consider it my true calling. Wow. Mr. Ishii, you managed to eat all your lunch again today.
Thanks to you. My appetite is back. Now I can give my all in the afternoon rehab sessions too. I can even take showers by myself now. I can't wait to be discharged.
Well then, let's talk to the doctor about your discharge date soon. Seeing patients recover and leave the hospital in good spirits always makes me happy. As a nurse, I always feel energized by the efforts of my hardworking patients. After finishing my shift without any issues this day, I returned home to find.
You're late. I'm starving.
My back hurts, so I can't stand in the kitchen. Can you cook dinner, Lisa?
Okay, I'll get started right away. These are my parents. My father is unemployed, and my mother, who has a bad back, is planning to retire soon. To repay them for raising me, I handle the housework and contribute money to the household each month. However, lately, the increasing number of patients has made me busy and exhausted from balancing work and household chores. A few days later, I went out on a date with my boyfriend, Noah.
What's wrong, Lisa? You look tired. Are you okay?
You're right, Noah. I've been feeling really tired lately, even though I enjoy my work.
I bet you're seeing a lot of patients, huh?
And visitors aren't allowed in the wards, so I help set up video calls on tablets. But I actually enjoy that. Patients seem so happy to see their families' faces. And since my mom hurt her back, I've been doing the housework too, so I guess that's wearing me out.
You're not getting any rest. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. I'll be there in a flash.
Thanks, Noah. This was my first date in a while, but I felt bad for making Noah worry. Then, about 2 weeks later, I saw my mother happily chatting with someone on the phone. Mom, you seem really excited. Who were you talking to?
It was Tanya. She might be coming back home.
What? Tanya is coming back?
Really? It's been so long. I can't wait to see her. Tanya's always so busy.
When is she coming?
She didn't give an exact time, but she said she'll call again tomorrow to confirm. I'm so excited.
We should get a cake to celebrate.
Yes. Lisa, buy the most expensive cake you can on your way home from work when Nanya comes back.
A cake, but it's not even a birthday.
Celebrations call for cake. Show some consideration for your sister.
I have a younger sister named Tanya. Tanya is the complete opposite of me, bright, friendly, and charming. She's also very cute and is currently living in Tokyo, working as an idol. Our parents have always given Tanya special treatment, especially my mother, who adores her. I was curious why Tanya was suddenly coming back home. A few days later.
Oh, Lisa, you're back. It's confirmed Tanya is coming home. So, Lisa, can you move out? We need to make a room for Tanya.
What? Why do I have to move out? Tanya's room is still the same.
What? Lisa, I heard you have a lot of debt. I can't believe you've been deceiving us all this time.
Huh? Debt? What are you talking about?
Don't pretend you don't know. Tanya told me you made Dad a co-signer without his knowledge and took out a loan. She also said there are rumors about you borrowing money from shady places.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Shut up, you liar. Pack your things and get out of this house right now.
Right now? But...
We can't have someone like you, a liar and plain person, affecting Tanya. You might even steal her precious money with all your debt.
I would never do such a thing.
And Tanya is going to be working as an idle here, so we can't have you getting in the way.
In the way? I've been contributing money to the household every month and doing the housework.
Tanya is a popular idol earning 1.5 million yen a month. She'll bring in much more money than you ever did. Don't get cocky over a mere 100,000 yen.
This is unbelievable. I looked over at my father, who seemed to agree with my mother, grinning and nodding. Seeing this, I realized how foolish I was to feel indebted to these people. I decided I'd had enough. So, I left home and consulted someone about the situation. A few days later, I had the day off from work and was relaxing at home when...
Hello, Lisa, it's me.
Oh, Mom. What do you need?
Why do you sound so relaxed? Tanya is a underground idol. What does that mean? You knew about this, didn't you?
I did. Tanya came back home to rely on you completely. Her monthly income is 20,000 yen, and she has debts too.
Only 20,000 yen a month, and she's in debt too. You knew all this, and you didn't tell us. Keeping something this important from us. You're the worst.
I found out about it after I left home. Besides, I don't want to hear that from people who treated me like garbage and kicked me out.
Shut up. We can't live on this. Come back home immediately.
No. The three of you are living together, so figure it out yourselves. I'm not coming back. Good luck with everything. With that, I hung up the phone and blocked her number. A month later. Who keeps ringing the doorbell over and over? All right, I'm coming. Who's there?
Finally, we found you. Living in a place like this. How could you abandon us, your family? That's unbelievable.
You abandoned me first. You told me to leave, and I did as you asked. You're being a nuisance, so could you please go home?
Hey sis, you know our situation, so help us out.
Oh, Tanya, it's been a while. How's the idol career going?
You know I spend more time working part-time jobs than being an idol.
Yes, I know. That's why I asked if it was going well.
You are so annoying.
Lisa, we're your family. You can't be this heartless.
What are you talking about, Mom? Weren't you unhappy with my monthly contributions? Now that you know the truth, you've changed your tune? It's a bit too late for that.
Being an idol is really tough, you know.
You knew what you were getting into when you moved to Tokyo. It's your own fault, Tanya. Honestly, you lied to kick me out.
I didn't know you were a nurse, sis. Besides, it's all Mom's fault this time.
Tanya, what are you saying? I just did what you told me to do.
I never said to kick her out. I just wanted my room back.
You're disturbing the neighbors. Stop making a scene. Clearly, you're both at fault.
We're not to blame.
That's right. The only one at fault is you, Lisa.
Stop making excuses. Admit you're wrong.
Shut up.
What's with the sudden shouting?
My mother and Tanya blamed each other, but eventually, they turned all their anger towards me. At that moment, someone appeared.
Who are you? You startled me with your loud voice.
Yo, stay out of this, stranger.
He's my boyfriend, Noah, and we live together.
Living together.
Hello, I'm Noah, Lisa's boyfriend. I've heard about your family issues from Lisa, but this is beyond horrible.
What did you hear?
Lisa works hard as a nurse, does housework, and still gives you 100,000 yen every month. Even when she's tired, she cooks dinner and goes shopping for you.
Oh, come on. I never asked Lisa to do the housework or anything. Whenever my husband and I said we were hungry, Lisa just started doing it on her own. How low can she go, making us out to be the bad guys?
Don't be ridiculous. Lisa always put your family first.
Oh, really? Well, I don't care at all.
She even supported you behind the scenes, saving up money so your family wouldn't have to worry.
Saving money? Lisa, you were saving money for us? How thoughtful.
Then you don't need to come back. Just give us all that money.
No. That money is important to me because I saved it for the family.
But we have the right to it as your family, don't we?
I said important family. You're no longer my family or important to me.
Oh, come on, Lisa, don't be so childish. I apologize for kicking you out.
I don't need an apology. I've cut ties with you. We are no longer family, just strangers. When I was kicked out of the house, I decided to cut all ties with my family. My parents believed Tanya's words without checking the facts. And Tanya tried to trap me with such blatant lies. I couldn't stand being part of such a family, so I chose to sever ties. However, my mother and Tanya didn't seem to expect me to say that.
You can't cut ties with us. That's a parent's decision.
I no longer have parents.
Come on, sis. Why are you being so stubborn? We're family.
Sis? I don't have a sister.
Lisa, stop joking when we're trying to have a serious conversation.
Yeah, we came all this way to bring you back.
Enough. You can't just say convenient things after trampling on Lisa's feelings. Didn't I tell you? She saved money for the family. She worried about your back pain in case you needed to be hospitalized. And because your father is unemployed, to ensure you'd be okay in an emergency. And you? Lisa worried about you too.
Me?
Yes. Even though you're working hard as an idol, it's a tough industry. She saved just in case. She even went to your concerts to support you, hoping to boost your popularity. She cheered loudly and even disguised herself with fake glasses at your handshake events.
A disguise. Oh, I vaguely remember a weirdly dressed woman.
Noah, please stop. Just remembering that is embarrassing enough.
Sorry, I got carried away.
Sis, you came to my concerts.
I just wanted to support you since there wasn't much else I could do.
Sis, I might have been wrong.
Too late. Feeling regret now is useless. We're past the deadline.
What? That's not fair.
Realizing Lisa's kindness now won't change anything. Lisa has cut ties with you. Do you understand how she feels deciding to never see you again?
Mother and Tanya, scolded by Noah, were.
I was tricked by Tanya, so I can't be blamed for my attitude towards Lisa.
I didn't know anything about the situation at home, either. You never told me you were a nurse, Sis.
I'm sure I mentioned it when we talked on the phone.
I didn't hear it. You never gave me updates on her.
Keep blaming each other all you want. I'm done with it. As for Dad, I'm leaving that to you now.
What do you mean by as for Dad?
Did something happen to Dad? Is he job hunting or something?
What do you even talk about?
Just tell us already.
Dad borrowed money from the Kayasika group. In other words, he's unemployed, has zero income, and a huge debt.
The Kiyosaki group?
Yes. And to borrow that much money, there had to be a co-signer. That co-signer is you, Mom.
What? You must be joking.
It's true. The amount is 8 million yen. Quite a bold loan, huh?
Mal, let me go.
Why is Dad here?
And who is this woman?
This is Mia, Noah's sister. She has connections with the Kayasika group.
If my sister caught him, it's all over.
I found this guy trying to skip town, so I brought him back.
Stop talking. I was planning to dump the debt on you.
My father had secretly accumulated debt without telling my mother or Tanya. On top of that, it was revealed that he planned to leave the repayment to my mother and Tanya and run away.
How are we supposed to repay 8 million yen? I don't know what to do.
You're the co-signer, so you can just say you don't know. If I disappear, you'll be the one who has to pay.
Dad, you are the worst.
And you, Tanya. What's this about earning 1.5 million yen a month? Your lie got us into this mess.
I thought with that income, the debt would be repaid quickly.
How should I know? You kicked out my sister for money, so you have no right to talk.
Enough, all three of you. I'll say it again, I'm cutting all ties with you. I'm not giving you any more money, and don't ever come to my place again.
Now's my chance. Run.
Not so fast, you idiot.
You can't escape my sister. Just give up.
We're heading straight to the Kiyosaka group, so brace yourself.
Wait, Lisa, at least keep sending the 100,000 yen a month.
I'm not spending that kind of money on strangers.
I think I'll give up being an idol and come back home. Without your support, we'll go bankrupt.
Then you work and send 100,000 yen home every month.
I can't. I won't earn as much as you do, sis.
I'm about to quit my job too. Lisa, at least send 50,000 yen a month, please?
No. I won't give you a single yen.
The nerve of you to ask for half. If you need money, earn it yourself.
Please, Lisa, come back home. Let's go back to the way things were.
Lisa's staying with me, and she's not coming back.
I'm sorry for lying. I promise I'll never do it again.
You should make up for lost time by working hard. Go home, you're disturbing the neighbors. Thank you for everything. My parents and Tanya put up a futile resistance, but Mia took all three of them to the Kiyosaka group. With my father unemployed, my mother effectively jobless, and Tanya quitting her part-time job, they were all without income. So it was a quick decision. They ended up working at a food factory owned by acquaintances of the Kiyosaka group. This factory provided dormitories, and any outings or overnight stays required permission. Meals were provided 3 times a day, and there was a small shop on the premises for all their clothing needs. Thus, there was no need to leave the facility, and under the pretext of preventing leaks of company secrets, surveillance was thorough. With security cameras everywhere, there was no way to escape. They would live there until the debt was repaid, but who knows where they would live after that. So my parents and Tanya lost their freedom and faced a bleak and miserable life. As for me,
here you go. The people at work gave me some sweets to celebrate someone's recovery.
Wow, they look delicious.
The person's name is Mr. Ishii. He seemed even healthier than before his hospitalization.
We had a patient named Ishii who was discharged recently too. He had this hairstyle and face.
That's the same Mr. Ishii.
What a small world. It's amazing how things connect like this.
My life with Noah was going well. Mia lived nearby, so she often came over to hang out, and the three of us always had a great time together. Without being burdened with household chores, I felt more relaxed and found my job even more enjoyable. I was determined to keep working hard so that I could continue this fulfilling life. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.